Wow, this skin barely got leaked like 2 seconds ago. How is it, well, quote-unquote leaked, but how's it going, everybody? I am the Zabin, Neo Zabin. I'm here on Broadcast Zabin, and today, of course, I'm back with the item shop. Why wouldn't I be back with the item shop? Of course, everything new so far, and you still have time. If you didn't get the Travis Scott stuff, it's still there. I won't be reviewing it again, but it is there. So, as we like to do it here, we like to go ahead and view these and separate the featured from the daily, and we'll obviously go left to right. So I'm gonna start with this one. This one's actually a new skin that just came out from Chapter 2, Season 2, aka right now. I actually kind of like this. The reason why I dig this is the jacket. Like, this is kind of an iconic look to me. I mean, I don't know about this hat, maybe, but it does seem like a classic look. I feel like if I were to go back into some movies where there's some type of agent, some type of female agent, obviously this is a villain. I mean, even the style of it does look like a villain's jacket, but that's exactly what this looks like, and I feel like it nails it right on the book. In and add glasses to the skin, I think it would have favored it not having glasses. That's just my opinion. So do take it with a grain of salt. But I do genuinely think that this is a nice looking skin. And this is only the red version. They also have it basically inverted or black. Let me take a second look at this. Okay, I guess it's slightly different. Like, you can see the boots kind of have like the triangles on them and whatnot. There's triangles all over this thing. It could have easily just been inverted, but still, regardless, this is a nice looking skin. I personally think this is one of the best that we got so far in the season for like the looks of an agent. And I think the back bling also changes color. It sure does. Same deal. So far, this is a good skin. We're starting this off pretty well. And again, I saw this like a few minutes ago apparently being leaked, so I thought it would come out later on. Oh, see, that's how you do it. I forgot I had my phone on. But this is how you do a pickaxe. First of all, it looks a little weird because it's so like arched downward. So it's a little weird, but I mean, like, in terms of color, because like this could have used some red, like maybe some bits of the handle or some bits on here, it would have looked nice. But usually some don't do that, where they just change the color all right. So I feel like they did a good job with the little red set. So far, this is good. This apparently has been leaked for months, and I feel like I might have said that before. But you get 4 Dumpling Brothers. You got pork, beef, veggie, and shrimp. Not even gonna lie, I never had dumplings before, but they do seem like tasty. Let me see, we got pork. I kind of like beef. Like, just because he has like a little pan over his head. I think in terms of looks, like the head alone, I think pork kind of gets it, if we're gonna be completely honest. The body, I think pork might just be the best one out of them all. Yeah, I think pork is the best out of this because it doesn't seem like it has too much on him. Beef, he has like the apron on, and he's got like carrots out of a slab of beef. You know, things to cut it up and mix it around and whatnot, even though I'm pretty sure these are steamed just in the thing that is on his head. This is an okay skin. By all means, this isn't like an amazing skin, right? This seems like something like if you and your buddies were to all get the skin, y'all could at least each have one variant and it'll work pretty well. And I actually remember, mostly from Gamer Bay though, but I remember this being, or rather I did my research, can't even talk. I did my research and apparently this was a, like most wanted skin at some point. Don't even know how many people actually own this skin, if we're going to be completely honest. Oops, it looks like our controller with the mic in is messing up. We're just going to fix this really quick. Alright, got that solved. Anywho, as I was saying, because I have no clue what happened there, this definitely does look like a skin that if you and your friends were to have the same one, it would look good. It was leaked for who knows how many months, but yeah, as soon as it came out, not that many people actually bought it, from what I can tell. I'm not sure why it's a spoon. Maybe perhaps it's just the way you would, I'm not really sure, make it, eat dumplings. Like, I'm not really sure. Not really clear about this. I'm not too cultured, I guess, but it looks nice. I'll give it that. I like that the spoon is also a fish engraving on it. It's a little beat up, obviously, from, you know, being a pickaxe. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It's pretty simple. I mean, a spoon, I like the engraving on it. I would actually eat, if I had a spoon like that, I'd actually use to eat. Wow, these guys are back. We got Spider Knight and Arachnid. Now, I am going to start with Spider Knight, because I think he's the first one. No alternate style, but this is how he looks like. And he does have the characteristics of a knight. I mean, back bling is a shield, after all. And it's all spider themed. I kind of wish there was some effect on his actual eyes. I don't know if this is part of the helmet, or maybe it's gotta be part of the helmet. But his eyes, I kind of wish they were like glowing or something. Just to give it like a nice little touch, pretty much. But he does look like an actual, like, spider knight. I really dig it. I kind of wanted both of these, and it was a struggle, but I didn't pick this one. Hatchling. This is a nice glider. I'm always a fan of the gliders that are themed after animals, insects, etc. And this one looks really good. I kind of wish that you could ride on it, since it has like a little piece of metal right there. It would be awesome for you to go ahead and be able to like sit on it like that. Maybe put your feet between that. But other than that, like, I like it. It's a giant spider. Like, you can't really go wrong with it. Arachnid is the one skin between the two that I handpicked, and the reason for that is because I kind of like her look a little more, because of the back bling. I think, you know, actually having like little spider legs protruding from the backside, I think looks awesome. She has like a sniper. How would you say? I think this looks a lot like the Widowmaker from Overwatch due to like this, right? She's got like the little eyes and whatnot. I'm just like, alright, whatever, you know, it looks good. And I went for it. So I'm kind of surprised that they brought this back as just like, hey, this, instead of bringing it back for Halloween, which I'm pretty sure they probably did. But I think this is a genuinely good-looking skin. And of course, I had to get this. It is reactive, so I'm going to swing it a couple times. And you can see that the eyes glow every time that you swing. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't react other than that. It would have been interesting to see maybe something come out of this. But it doesn't do much other than that. This is a nice set that I didn't get all of, just because, you know, money-wise and stuff, but kind of is what it is. Next, we got Mystify for the daily, since we are in daily now. I think this skin's okay. I think the back bling's kind of dumb. I think, first of all, it's way too small compared to the other wings of, like, everything else. But other than that, I think it mimics the male version. I don't know the name of the male one, but it copies it down to the T. I mean, it has the style. I think they could have easily put more paint around her instead of just the hands, shoes, and one sleeve. It could have been like this leg, that arm, keep the gloves and shoes the same. Maybe something on the hood. I don't know. It just kind of is what it is. Again, still kind of reminds me of the whole Jabberwocky thing. Because you can see their skins and everything, but like their face, it's covered. It's like, who's that behind the mask? So it's a decent looking skin, I think. Recon Ranger is back. And we are gonna buy this one because, and I said this, this looks a lot like Gamerbay. Like, this is just like, this is how she would dress. She always has the hat backwards. Every time I usually see her, she has the hat backwards. Then, like, this just seems like her style, you know, going with, it just looks like her. You know, the hair isn't like extremely long, it's short. Hers isn't extremely long, but it's short. So I'm like, this is her. I even told her in the message, I think it was as soon as the stream ended, I was like, look what this, it looks just like you. I'm gonna have to buy it. She's like, no, wait for the next Cuddle Team Leader or something. Bought it. But I do like that skin, kind of just for that reason. Plus, it is a nice looking default. Spectral Acts, I think, was it the last video we did? Or maybe it was the one before that. We had the Spectral Wrap, now we got the Spectral Acts. Season 3, that's kind of interesting that these pickaxe and wrap came after. I think the pickaxe came before and the wrap came after the Galaxy guy, when they did the crossover with Galaxy phones, you know, that whole deal. It's kind of interesting. I mean, it looks very nice. I mean, I can't disagree with, you know, that fact. Now, we do have 3 emotes. The one that I already have here is Finger Wag. I don't use it that often. I didn't even know it was introduced in Season 5, to be honest. But it's very simple. It's just literally, no, no, no. And then that's it. We have the Daydream emote. I don't know why it's called Daydream, if we're going to be completely honest. But it's alright. I think it's alright. And there's the Billy Bounce. It's okay, I guess. This is kind of my final verdict here. For all of these... Oh, it's kind of hard. I think if you're someone who wants like an awesome looking skin, I would definitely say go with the... What are these? The Arachnids? Yeah, so the Arachnid set. If you wanted like an awesome looking skin, you know, either the Spider Knight or Arachne. Or, yeah, it's instead of Arachnid, it's Arachne, whatever. But Rue, at the same time, I think is like an awesome looking agent. And I just realized she has like little horns on her glasses, which is also kind of a little weird detail that they added. But I think if you want a nice agent look, definitely go with Rue, because I like both of them almost equally. Like, if I compare this to this, I'm like, dang, you know, this one looks awesome. It's this, like, female Spider Knight sniper thing, like, or a Widowmaker from Overwatch. And then you look at this one, you're like, damn, that's like a classic bad, like an agent, evil agent or whatever. And it just looks good. Definitely the Rue brothers? Oh, the Bao brothers. Or Bao bros. It's not all that. I mean, by all means, if you guys want to do that and have like a Bao squad or something, that would be awesome. Please show me if you do. But other than these two, like, this has everything good going for it. I think this is a nice pickaxe, that spoon made of wood and has a fish carving on the other side. I think that looks awesome. Thorn, on the other hand, I think isn't the best out of the bunch, just because it hangs, I feel like it hangs down way too much. But I guess that is one way of standing out from the other sides. Spectral Acts in the daily, since this is separate from everything else. Spectral Acts is nice looking pickaxe. I mean, by all means, the colors and everything change on its own, and it's just your basic kind of default pickaxe at this point. So it looks nice, and it hits on the flat part instead of the pointy, which I've never really been sure why that was. Between Mystify and Recon Ranger, I do think Recon Ranger is better for multiple things. One, the color is nice. I like this gray and black camo rocking with the pink. Second, like I said, it looks a lot like Gamerbase, so of course I had to get it. And third, I mean, overall, it being 800 V-Bucks, it's a default that they changed. Like, it looks good. Of course I would want to get this. Mystify, nothing really wrong with it. I always hated these like short wings. I kind of wish they were a bigger. But I do kind of like the idea of it's just this, I guess, like the head. And then I don't really understand the whole paint spray model thing. I think if they just, for both skins in this cryptic set, if they didn't try to do this spray painting route, I think it would have been fine, honestly. But since they do have spray paint or whatever, I kind of feel like there should be a bit on the pants or something instead of just on the sleeve. I don't know. That's just kind of me. But again, like overall, it's not a bad looking skin. It's a skin. It's not bad. Aside from that, between these emotes, I kind of want to put Daydream at 1. Maybe it's just because I'm seeing Cuddle Team Leader dancing to it. But I've always been a fan of like dancing instead of short emotes like this one. So this for sure is like second place. And the reasoning why Daydream is first is because I'm not really a big fan of the Billy Bounce emote. It is traversal or whatever. I think the music's The dance itself isn't that great. I'm just kind of like, alright, buddy, you know? So, it's not that hard. Daydream, Finger Wag, Billy Bounce, Recon Ranger over Mystify, and then the Arachnid set and Rue over Balbros. And again, the reason why I can't really, like, I can like both of these, but it's hard for me to say. Because again, like, classic Evil Agents or a Spider Female Knights, you know? It's kind of hard to say. So while I go ahead and I change this default, thank you so much for watching. If you guys actually went ahead and watched, leave a like and subscribe, because every little bit helps out. And if you want to go ahead and leave a comment about anything in the item shop today, maybe you guys had a different opinion than mine, let me know. Or you can take a step further, join our Discord. Link for that is down below. You can go ahead and comment about any of these skins. You can have a good convo with us. Just remember to be very respectful, for we respect you. We have a bunch of other things on there. You know, we got Fortnite Battle Royale, Fortnite Save the World. We have actually a Nintendo section that doesn't really seem to be used, but we do have a Nintendo section. What else do we have? That's about it for now, until we can get more people involved. And lastly, I almost forgot about this, don't forget to go ahead and like and subscribe my other channel called The Zabin Project. I had attended the Travis Scott event, which I'm not sure. Oh, here it goes. I have attended this very first Travis Scott event. So if you guys want, you can go ahead and check it out and see it there without actually having to go yourself. You can check out this one right here, which I'm gonna try to do live if I don't end up falling asleep early. But for me, this will be 11 p.m., aka an hour before midnight. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, that's really about it. Anywho, seeing how that's all for today. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hit a like, subscribe, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, please stay healthy.